Welcome back to our channel, ladies and gentlemen. Kindly subscribe to our channel if you're watching us for the first time. To those who support us, our subscribers, those who watch our videos, and those who share our videos, I'm really humbled. I don't take it for granted. May God bless you. The government has panicked. We cannot use any kind of euphemism to highlight and to explain this. The government has panicked. The government is really desperate. A security expert once told me that when you are dealing with someone who's desperate, he or she can do nasty things. No wonder within the last 24 hours, we see goons who are hired, they are given pangas and 1,000 Kenyan shillings. I mean, you want to kill a fellow Kenyan because of 1,000 Kenyan shillings. Squeeze ukiingia kwa supermarket na 1,000. Niambie, let's just talk. Can't you talk? Utanunua nini na nini? The second question is that wewe ambaye unaenda na panga, are you made of flesh and blood ama you are immortal? And the government that swore to take care of its people, really, is this how we can condescend? It's humiliating. It is very shameful. It does not end there, ladies and gentlemen, because I now understand that Yoweri Kaguta Museveni is providing reinforcement and support. This is not the first time I hear Museveni being called upon to help. Every time we have a crisis in every electioneering year, I get to understand that Museveni will bring some of his soldiers in Kisumu and they help in causing mayhem. But why? Because I thought that this government enjoys support. I thought that the hustlers voted overwhelmingly for this government. What is the cause of the fear? Because the scary thing here is that maandamano. People are going for peaceful demonstrations. But why would they be so much scared that they go to such extent that they want to shed blood like a river? So the information that we have, because you've seen that video of that is a lorry, not even a rail, that's a trailer that was flying from Uganda, and it was under heavy security. It was being escorted by Ugandan security officers, and then the driver refused to for the scanning, the normal operations and checks that every trailer, every vehicle is supposed to pass through. And then people got alarmed because we know the kind of government that we are dealing with. And the explanation here is that they suspect that that trailer is full of firearms. When you connect the dots, then you will understand. Because a few days ago, Raila had said that there is an elite squad that has been established to eliminate them. First of all, let us get the chilling confession from the eyewitness, because really, we should just pray for our country. We are degenerating so much.
Imetoka Uganda ACG 1R na inakuwa cleared na OC. OC sasa ni clearing agent. Wametofautiana na wenzake wadogo. Gari haina document yoyote. Gari rudi kwa skana na ikuje na proper document. Gari mpaka sasa iko ndani ya yard. Na tunashuku gari kriteria iko ya gari kupita border. Gari iwezi kuwa cleared na mkubwa bila document, bila clearing agent na NOC. Tunashuku kama hiyo gari imebeba kitu mbaya inataka kwenda kuumiza Wakenya ambaye ni innocent. Tunataka hiyo gari ifunguliwe hapo. Gari ifanywe 100% verification. Ili sisi clearing agent fraternity tujue gari imebeba msigo ya mtu binafsi, sio weapon, sio skuru yoyote, sio nini kutoka nchi jirani. Tunaomba hayo ifanyiwe haraka iwezekanavyo. La sivyo sisi kama clearing agent hatutaruhusu gari hiyo ipite na mzigo ambaye hatujui ni nini.
Na ilisafirishwa kwa njia gani? Pengine ilikuwa na nini?
Gari ilitoka Uganda na security officer ya Uganda ndio walikuwa wamepea gari. Sasa hii ilikuwa inakuwa cleared na OC. OC alikuwa apea yao security GSU ndio ipeleke gari. Gari wametofautiana na wenzake. Gari iwezi enda na nini? Iwezi toka kwa yard bila documentation. Lakini tunashukuru maofisa ambaye walisimama kidete na kutaka document ya hiyo gari. Mungu awaongezee siku na waongezewe mamlaka, sababu hao ndio wanajali wa Kenya. Wenye walikuwa wanataka kupitisha hiyo gari kinyume na sheria. Hata tunaomba kama hiyo gari itapatikana ni gari ya imebeba magendo ya kuua wa Kenya, atolewe hapa kwa border with immediate effect.
Hao maofisa wale polisi wa Kenya ndio wamesaidia.
Polisi wa Kenya ambaye wengine ni constable ndio wamesaidia, ambaye tutataja jina yao hapa.
So that guy is really praising some of our security guys, and he's saying that it is courtesy of their effort that we are safe, if at all that lorry or the trailer has got some weapons. Let me make a disclaimer. Like that guy saying they suspect mischief, it has not been verified. But I must say that even this guy needs some security, because you know the situation we are in. I must say that we will not entertain Museveni for so long. If at all, let me use the right term, if at all, it will be established that this came from Uganda and it had weapons in it. There isn't any other time we have taken our soldiers to go and kill innocent Ugandans. We haven't done that anyway. But back to the discussion of why the government is so much hell-bent in shedding blood. I mean, help me understand. Why are they so much afraid? Is it the last demonstration that scared them when the whole country ililipuka, even areas where they did not imagine, in Central and in Rift Valley? But I want to say this. We have shared videos, we get videos, some of them that we need to verify. We are in a season where people recycle even videos that are not current. But Kenyans have resolved that whatever it is, they will go to the streets because they no longer care. You see, I want to repeat this. Let no one, play with our collective intelligence. Because we all know why people are going to the streets. I know of people who are not going on demonstrations because they feel Raila won. No, it is no longer about Raila won. I know of guys who voted overwhelmingly for William Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua because they were told the following is our manifesto and we will achieve this by a certain period of time. This administration has just turned to be a shadow of itself. And that is why people are going to the streets. Let us not pretend. We can hide under our political cocoons. We can hide under our tribal cocoons. But deep down your heart, you know why people are going to the streets. Even the fact that a youth can take 1,000 shillings to go and risk his life or to risk the life of another speaks volumes. But this is not the solution. I can assure you, the more William Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua are relying on goons, some few individuals who are gullible, the more they want to rely on Uganda to bring weapons so that they can kill people. Let me ask you, how many are we in Kenya? If at all people would wake up today and decide that now tumechoshwa tunataka kuenda, I mean, how many will you kill? How many? Can William Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua sit down with the think tanks? This is something that they can do so that they can have a proper plan. The effort that is spent in planning for goons, paying for goons, and the blood that can possibly be shed, vis-a-vis the effort that can be spent in looking into how the economy can grow. I mean, the latter is the easiest. Do we have our Kenyan security personnel? Like I've heard that guy praising them, that they did a good job. And of course, we've got information that even there is a lot of serious division even within the security ranks. And this will prove to you, because how do we suspect that a government from another nation is coming to butcher, is coming to assassinate us? No wonder there are these undertones and rumors that the military will take over. Because if I were a security personnel, maybe ningekuwa nafanya kwa jeshi ama nini, then I hear that there are soldiers from maybe Uganda who are coming to terrorize our country. I mean, would I sit back and watch? I don't think we are headed in the right direction. We are digging another hole to fill another hole. And the more we waste time, the more this thing will escalate beyond William Samoei Ruto. Remember, it started with a few people, not a few, but only the Azimio. Now, the more days go by, the civil servants are there because they are fighting for the elimination of the punitive taxes. The more we wait, the more some of the Kenya Kwanza team are joining. So, the power of the weapon cannot override the power of the people who are willing, who are hungry and angry, and have gone to the streets. From where I sit, I personally believe that William Ruto can do better. You know, he's confirming that he's still suffering the legitimacy issue. I've heard them accusing Raila Amolo Odinga. How do you take someone's son and you give him really 1,000 shillings to go and fight? How do you import guns from? And I'm saying, if at all this is true, why are they relying on shedding blood and blah blah blah? Or is it just meant to cause fear because Kenyans have decided to taenda? How I wish that we had an amicable solution for this. I thought William Ruto was ready for leadership. If they want this nation to move on, beginning with the deputy president, let us stop chest thumping. Raila does not want someone who chest thumps because he believes that his votes were stolen. And so the best way to deal with such a person is to be very humble, because you know very well that the elections were rigged. Otherwise, open the server. This is something that you know. This is exactly what Uhuru Kenyatta did, knowing very well that the result that they had that installed him into presidency was not the genuine one. He decided to shake hands. And I'm not saying that we shake hands today because Raila said that there will be no talks. But can't you just be humble enough and keep calm rather than every Sundays you are making? This is what is fueling the tensions. Our military personnel, the police, the men in blue, and the security apparatus should not keep quiet when there are other insurgency from other countries. Let them stand up and protect the people. That is my request. I mean, it's not asking for too much. Ladies and gentlemen, don't allow yourself to be used to kill your friend, your neighbor. Raila na Ruto na Gachagua na Mudavadi na Wetangula na Kalonzo wanaishi huko high ends in Karen and Kitusuri and Lavington. Wacha kutumika. We can hold demonstrations against Ruto without hating Akale. We can go and run in the streets against Rigathi Gachagua without trying to equate a Kikuyu to Gachagua. I mean, you can hate Raila without hating Luos. What is really happening? We only have two tribes in Kenya, the rich and the poor. I thought we had learned so much, and we're still going back on this. This government must tackle our problems with a lot of care and wisdom. Hawezi huwa watu kwa sababu wanaenda kwa barabara kukuuliza ulituambia utapunguza bei ya unga, then saa hii tukikuuliza mnataka kuua watu. Really? Finally, Rigathi Gachagua and William Ruto have always manifested and presented themselves as men of God. They always say their regime is God-sent. Is that how men of God behave with citizens when we ask questions? Every Sunday you are in churches Ndindi Nyoro and Kimani Chungwa, the first lady is a lady who loves God, the second lady too, both of them have got churches. And then we come here and you hire goons, I mean. And if it is not you who hired those goons, then why can't we have serious investigations? This is unacceptable. Tusidanganyane, we can do better than this. Kuua watu itasaidia nini? Or you think you can call everyone? You think ukiendelea hivi utafanya watu waogope sana? I mean, this is not, we can do better. As a nation, this is too much. My fellow brothers and sisters, don't allow yourself to be used. That is my take.